Hey everyone, this is at now_world_order, and this is going to be my review video of WWE SummerSlam. It just ended on the WWE Network, and this is going to be a quick video with just some of my thoughts off the top of my head. I haven't made any notes, I just have who won and lost the matches here in front of me. And I didn't do a prediction video, so there's nothing to really compare these picks to, but I'm going to go ahead and just give my thoughts on it anyway. Y'all just let me know what you think. Feel free to comment, subscribe, yada yada. I'm just going to get right into it. First, we had Rob Van Dam versus Cesaro. This was on the pre-show, and it was a decent match. It was like a solid Raw caliber match. I hate seeing Cesaro kind of where he's at right now, because I think he should be higher up the card. Preferably towards the main event, and he's proven time and time again that he could, he could do it. And it's just a matter of time, I think. It's a lot of change right now in the WWE. Solid match. Rob Van Dam gets the win. Up next, we had the first match of the main card, which is Dolph Ziggler defeating The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. I like seeing Dolph Ziggler win matches. I like seeing him win championships. I was all for, the outcome of this one. Most of the match was based around The Miz protecting the Moneymaker, his face, and it was a solid match. I didn't have any problems with it, and Ziggler won, and he was super over with the crowd, and he's always over, and he does well, and I'm a big fan of his, so I'm glad to see him win. After that, we had Paige defeating AJ Lee for the Divas Championship. I was surprised at the outcome of this one. I thought AJ Lee would definitely retain, and Paige looked impressive. I like her much better as a heel than as a babyface, and I look forward to seeing this feud continue because I'm sure it will. After that, we had Rusev defeating Jack Swagger in a flag match. Another solid match. The two of these guys are pretty good together, but I think the future for Rusev is going to be more along the lines of, guys maybe like Hulk Hogan or maybe Kurt Angle coming in. I said in a previous video I'd love to see Kurt Angle come in and put his U.S. Olympic, gold medals on the line against the gold star that Rusev has. But we'll see. I would like to see Rusev stay undefeated until a guy like Angle comes around. But that's just my opinion. And this was a decent match. Rusev sold the ankle for Jack Swagger, and Swagger worked the ankle most of the match. It was good stuff, and I didn't have any problems with it. Up next, we had the match I look forward to the most, which was Seth Rollins defeating Dean Ambrose in a lumberjack match. This was all over the place. I thought this was a pretty damn good match for the circumstances. I'm a big mark for Stardust and Goldust and some of the other guys like the Wyatts that were the Lumberjacks. I wish they would have had a place on the show, but so be it. I don't think there was any. There was no tag matches on the show either, which is kind of odd. But this was good, and Dean Ambrose is possibly the most over babyface in the company, which I am all for as well. I'm a massive Dean Ambrose fan. And I had no problems with Seth Rollins winning this. I think that's the right move booking-wise because this feud's going to be a long one, and I'm okay with that. After that, we had Bray Wyatt defeating Chris Jericho in a really solid match. I like this one a lot, and what can you really say? Bray Wyatt is an A-plus player. Chris Jericho is an A-plus player, albeit Chris Jericho's part-time, but he's coming in to give the rub to Bray Wyatt. We all know that. And I'm completely fine with it. I'm sure there will be another match, hopefully at Night of Champions, which, by the way, I will be at in Nashville, Tennessee, so I'll be there live. And this whole SummerSlam card was very interesting to me because this kind of sets up what we may be seeing at the show that I'll be live at Night of Champions in Nashville, Tennessee at Verizon Arena. So, I'm a big mark for Chris Jericho, one of my favorites of all time, and I love Bray Wyatt getting the win in this one. It was the right move. Good match. After that, we had Stephanie McMahon versus Brie Bella. Stephanie looked hot. The only tweet I made during the entire show on Twitter, which is at now_world_order, at NOW_WORLD_ORDER, just like this YouTube channel. Another free plug. Follow me. Stephanie McMahon looked hot. That's the only thing I tweeted during the show. But anyways, we got the Nikki Bella heel turn, and this was better than I expected it to be. Stephanie McMahon is damn good in the ring for a diva still. She's got that McMahon gene for sure. And she's had a lot of Triple H in her. Alright, after that we had the second to last match of the show, which was Roman Reigns defeating Randy Orton in another solid match. I thought Randy Orton looked really good in this match. And I don't say that often, because I think he's, in general, a pretty damn boring professional wrestler. And that's not really his fault. I think it's the way he's booked and other circumstances, the slow, methodical. Anyway, I thought it worked really well tonight. And I thought Roman Reigns was about as over as I expected him to be for the match. He still isn't up to that A+ level in my honest opinion, but he's getting there and he will be there. I'd say he's a solid B+ right now. And Randy Orton did a really good job. I gained some respect for Randy Orton tonight. And I'm completely fine with Reigns winning this, because I think we'll get Reigns and Triple H down the line. And that's another thing I'm okay with. So, alright. And on to the main event. Okay. The main event was Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman defeating John Cena for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. That was everything that professional wrestling fans that have sat through John Cena for 12 years, dealing with the same old, every single week, the same character. If this doesn't get some sort of change in character for John Cena, I don't know what will, if we will ever get it. But Brock Lesnar just went out there and obliterated John Cena. He hit him with 16 suplexes, I think 2 F5s. One of the F5s was 30 seconds into the match. It wasn't even close. And you know that there will be a rematch at Night of Champions, which I will be live at once again, and I cannot wait to be there. It's going to be fun, because there's got to be something that John Cena has to do to sell that this fight, this third matchup between the three is worth watching, because that was just a destruction. Say what you will about Brock Lesnar being a part-timer and a UFC guy and a quitter and a Vikings wannabe and all those other things. He had diverticulitis, we all know that, and I could talk all day about that too. Brock Lesnar is... I think he's going to be around more often and longer than what people initially thought when he signed this WWE deal. And I also think we haven't seen the last of him in the UFC. I don't think he's going to be a full-timer there either, but I think we'll see him fight at least one more time. That's another topic for another video. But congratulations to Brock Lesnar. I mean, gosh, I don't really know what else to say other than I'm interested to see what happens, and I really hope Daniel Bryan comes back soon. I know it probably won't be right away, but if we can get Daniel Bryan and Brock Lesnar one of these days, that would be great as well. Alright, I'm just going to do a quick plug. I'm going to be doing an episode of the Think Deep podcast. I believe I'm going to be doing one tonight following this video. So please follow them on Twitter. Their handle is at ThinkDeepPodcast. So it's at Think Deep Podcast with 1P. And I'll put every episode that I'm a guest on my YouTube channel, which I hope you subscribe to, which is once again at now_world_order. Same with my Twitter. Thank you to all my Twitter followers. I have over 13,000 Twitter followers now. Thank you guys so much, and girls especially. And I got 30 YouTube subscribers, which thank you to you 30 as well. I really, 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 really appreciate it. So check out the Think Deep podcast and check out my Twitter feed, because I will be posting links to all that stuff as well as links to this video and more. Y'all take it easy, be safe, have a good one, and you'll probably be hearing my voice later tonight if you check out the Think Deep podcast. Alright.